Yo, what's good, everyone? Yeah, this is some interesting shit to say the least. Wow. Where should I begin? So the rapper Maino has came out recently saying how he has fantasies of reenacting some slavery shit. He fantasized about being a runaway slave and sleeping with the white women and shit like that. I'm gonna play the audio, then I'm gonna get into that topic and that shit with Benzino. Here it goes.
What are you talking about? It did for all them years.
Did you like that?
Huh?
No, what was the role play?
The role play.
What was the role? This feels like it's gonna be so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, shit.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no. Oh, shit. Oh my god.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I was sorry.
It's just two. It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whip me, but most of them don't want to play like that. This is
I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't. Okay. This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by master for eyeballing you. But the whole time you've been really. You've been eyeballing me anyway. Eyeballing me.
Oh, this sounds like some freaky porn. I'm interested.
Right, this is freaky shit. And then I'm gonna come all sweaty, right? Just finished getting whooped, and you're gonna say, "No, Billy Joe, no, Billy Joe, no. Master's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it." That's what you want to like. This is old script. It is old script.
So white women have gone along with this and done this. He's speaking from experience.
Nobody really went along with it. Like I stood up on the wall and said, "Come on, let's act it out." And they was like, "Maino, are you crazy?"
What if they call you the N-word?
See, this is
because this comes with it.
This is where it goes deep. And this is where I'll probably be canceled after this.
You be like, don't say it. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can say this.
Say it.
I'm going to take Gigi's advice. This is really...
Say it. I want to know.
I don't know, because it's not right, though.
But this is fantasy stuff, so...
This is all fantasy shit, though.
Okay. In the fantasy world.
In the fantasy world, because of this, nobody's ever did it. Mm-hmm. So the other fantasy is that they whipping me and they calling me a nigga.
Why they don't?
Wow. Okay, so y'all heard that from Maino. Yeah, so he has a fantasy of being whipped by white women as a runaway slave. And all I gotta say about that is, yeah, that's some wild shit. And that's not the first time I heard some wild shit like that. That's one of them kinks I will never understand. I have my fair share of fantasies, but god damn it, that ain't it. Like, there are black people, there's some black folks who's into that race play shit. They want to reenact the slavery era and be whipped and called racial slurs and shit like that. I mean, each their own, but hell no. Couldn't be me, honey. I'm not reenacting shit that happened in history. Fuck no. That would be like that would be like saying to a Jew, "Hey, you want to reenact the fucking Holocaust?" No, hell no. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't like. It's certain kinks just. I don't understand certain kinks, and race play is one of them. But hey, each their own. Like, people are just like turned on by all types of shit. Like, you really want to reenact some slavery shit? You really want to be called racial slurs? And that ain't the first time I heard some shit like that, because that actor Donald Glover from Atlanta said some similar shit. how he gets turned on being called a fucking N-word or some shit by a non-black woman. He said this shit years ago, and he ain't the only one. And it's just some wild shit to me. Like, certain kings, I'd be like, what in the fuck? Like, some people want to be treated like a fucking infant or some shit. Like, I heard some weird ass kinks. That shit. People into fucking clown kinks and all this wild shit. Like, people are just really into some weirdest shit. But yeah, I can't get jiggy with that shit. No, I'm not into that race play shit. But whatever. Now, what else happened was Benzino from Love and Hip Hop has been supposedly outed by this trans woman by the name of Shauna. She's like her name is Shauna. What's that bitch's name? Yeah, her name's Shauna Brooks. Never heard this chick. So she's like a actress / model or some shit. So she like secretly record their phone calls or whatever, like, and supposedly I guess they were fooling around or some shit like that. So I'm gonna play a couple of clips she recorded from Benzino without his knowledge. Now I'm gonna get my take on it. Here goes. Let's see. Let me get to this video. Just a second. But yeah, Benzino, he already gave an interview about that. Okay, I'm about to play this. Here goes.
You don't fucking look bad. I do. You can never look bad. Because see, in this world, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It would be wrong if I did. Can't you get that through your head? You're not looking bad, Shauna. You're looking like a fucking chick. Hey, it's just a chick and she trying to fuck with a nigga. I'm looking wrong because what the fuck are you doing trying to fuck with a transgender?
Okay, we're gonna get to another clip.
Don't always, like the trans thing is always going to come up in certain ways, but it doesn't take away who you are and the qualities that you have. That's all I'm saying. So it's just that the world's not ready for that. Because believe me, man, they would hop on me like a fucking, it would be, my father would just go, it would be a fucking mess with me. See, Shauna, what? And I'm just now adapting to this type of work. But who I was before, I'm like alpha male. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, you start saying, wow, this is crazy because she looks, I mean, the way they got you looking, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not like I even, so, okay, let me go look at some other trends now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch trading porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, last one.
I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Dad. I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. Because people are cruel, and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would what little I'm trying to get back now, what little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing, now I'd be done. Like but that's not what the world's gonna think. They're gonna be like,
Okay. So after she released the private phone calls, she put out a statement giving her reason why she did what she did. I'm going to read you all the statement she put out on her Twitter account. Let's see. Okay, she says, I quote, "My intent is never to out anyone, but my truth is always tea. While it's painful to relive publicly, I'm tired of men loving girls like us only behind closed doors and treating us as if we're disposable when it's no longer convenient. They want you to be their toy on their time." So she gave her reason. Okay, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on that. From what I heard, right, word on the street, well, I've heard allegedly, right, that he was, you know, snorting coke and allowed Funky Dernerva, whatever the fuck his name is, to give him some head. Nah, I'm just saying allegedly. Now, I know his ex baby mama, Athea, brought up how he was around trans or whatever and other men. Now, I'll say this, like, a lot of these dudes who deal with these trans women, right? They mess with them behind closed doors, but they never want anyone to know that. They don't want their homies to know. They don't want society to know about how they get down. Now, he brought up all this like he's an alpha male and all this shit, right? Which has nothing to do with it. And my thing is this, like, honestly, people need to just live in their truth. And I know it's easy said than done, but it's like, it's this what, like, the only person who actually owned up to their love for trans women was Mr. C. He actually lived in his truth. Stop being in fucking denial. And it's like, live your truth. It's like, stop hiding. Like, living your fucking truth. Now, do I feel she was in the wrong for outing him? I'm gonna be real, like, the only time it's even necessary to out someone is if they're talking reckless about that said group when they're out here doing shit on the DL. Or doing things that's like detrimental, like these politicians, like passing these laws against the LGBT people, and come to find out they're out here doing shit on the down low. Like, those types deserve to be outed. When you're, other than that, like, I don't think it's a need to out someone if they're not doing those things. If they're just mind their business and not talking reckless about the LGBT community, I don't think it's necessary to out them. Now, we've seen, Bobby Valentino got caught with a trans woman. We've seen a lot. Eddie Murphy, years ago, when he picked up a trans prostitute. And it's like, yeah, these dudes be in the closet with these women, don't never want to claim them. I'm sorry, but them trans women, right, that put up with that shit, right? Why would you even want to? Like, why would you even want to be with a guy that's not even willing to take you out in public, nor claim you in public? They just see you as just a fuck. Like, why would you even want to entertain those type of men? Hey, Duncanstein, how are you? I'm doing all right. But yeah, like, she said, she tired of being, their relationship being hidden and all that. But it's like, girl, why you even want to put up with that shit? Like, I don't understand why these trans women would just stop fucking with these dudes who ain't willing to even claim you. Because we hear this time and time again, like, how these dudes that be chasing these trans women, they never own up to that shit. They just keep it to themselves. And it's real, and it's sad in this day and age that there are people out here that can't live their truth. They care about societal opinions. They care about all of that. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, just living your truth. And, if you trans women, y'all need to stop fucking with these dudes that don't even claim you publicly. They ain't worth it. Period. Just want to give my 2 cents on that. Oh, and another news story. Tandy Newton was currently filming for Magic Mike 3, the 3rd installment. And so allegedly, rumor has it, her and Channing Tatum butt heads over a disagreement over the Will Smith slap. And it's like, why are y'all even talking about that? Like, just focus on filming the fucking movie. Like, come on. So they butt heads about that, and Channing basically said he doesn't want to work with her, and he produced the movie or whatever. And he's currently dating Zoe Kravitz, and I know she has something to say about the slap or what have you. She didn't agree with Will did or whatever. So I'm sure Tandy was team Will Smith while Channing was team Chris Rock. And so allegedly she may get replaced by Selma Hayek. Allegedly. So we shall see. So yeah, about to get off of here. Just want to give my thoughts on that. Peace.